What if your home wasn't built to protect you, but to confuse the dead? In San Jose, California, stands a mansion unlike any other. Staircases leading into ceilings, doors opening into thin air, and hallways that loop back into shadows. This is the Winchester Mystery House, born out of grief, paranoia, and whispers from the other side. Tonight, we uncover the truth behind one of America's most haunted homes. Our story begins in 1839 with the birth of Sarah Lockwood Pardee. She would later marry William Wirt Winchester, heir to the fortune built on the Winchester repeating rifle, the so-called gun that won the West. It was a weapon that changed America forever, but it also left a trail of thousands of dead behind it. Sarah's life was struck by tragedy. Her only daughter, Annie, died in infancy. Not long after, William himself passed away from tuberculosis. Sarah inherited millions of dollars and nearly 50% of the Winchester Company, but also an unbearable grief. Searching for answers, Sarah visited a spiritual medium in Boston. The medium delivered a chilling message. You are cursed. The spirits of those killed by the Winchester rifle will never leave you. To escape them, you must move west and build a house that never ends. Terrified yet desperate, Sarah moved to San Jose, California, where she purchased an unfinished farmhouse. And there, she began her life's obsession: continuous construction. Day and night, hammers echoed. For 38 years, workers built hallways, staircases, towers, and doors, all guided not by blueprints, but by Sarah's daily instructions. Some said the spirits told her where to build. Others believed madness had consumed her. But Sarah was certain of one thing: if the house ever stopped growing, the spirits would claim her. Step inside the Winchester house, and reality dissolves. Staircases ascend into ceilings. Doors open to sudden drops outside. Windows stare into other rooms. To Sarah, these weren't mistakes. They were traps, designed to confuse the restless dead. She believed the spirits would wander endlessly through the maze, never finding her. Visitors described the disorientation immediately. You step into a hallway expecting another room, only to end up back where you started. Some doors open into brick walls, others into open air, where a single misstep could mean a fall from the second or third floor. The mansion today holds 160 rooms, 47 fireplaces, 2 ballrooms, and more than 10,000 windows. Yet, despite its size, it feels claustrophobic. Every passage twisting in unnatural ways. Paranormal investigators often report the same sensations. Footsteps pacing above. Voices just out of reach. Cold drafts where no windows exist. Many believe Sarah herself still roams the halls, inspecting her endless creation. To some it was genius, to others, madness. But for Sarah, it was survival. For nearly 4 decades, construction on the Winchester house never stopped. Carpenters worked in rotating shifts, ensuring the sound of hammers and saws echoed day and night. Each morning, Sarah delivered new instructions. No plans, no master blueprint, just sketches on scraps of paper, or whispered commands she claimed came from the spirits. Entire wings would be built, torn down, and rebuilt again. One carpenter recalled building a staircase 3 separate times, each in a different location. When asked why, Sarah answered only, "Because they told me to." The house became a living organism, growing, twisting, reshaping itself under her command. Some rooms were lavish, decorated with imported glass, expensive wood, and fine wallpaper. Others were unfinished, abandoned mid-construction, left raw as if the spirits had changed their minds. Even the workers began to feel the strangeness. Tools disappeared. Whispers echoed in empty corridors. Some refused to work at night after claiming to see shadowy figures moving in the upper halls. But Sarah was undeterred. She believed that as long as she kept building, she would be safe from the curse. And so, the hammers continued, year after year. But Sarah's building wasn't random. It was guided. Every night she retreated into what she called her séance room, a small windowless chamber with only one entrance and multiple secret exits. There, she believed she could contact the spirits directly and ask them what to build next. Some nights she emerged with blueprints scribbled in haste. Other nights she was pale and trembling, whispering about angry voices that demanded more hallways, more doors, more tricks. It is said she spoke most often with the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. Soldiers, cowboys, Native Americans. Victims of a weapon her family's fortune was built on. They demanded endless construction, a penance for the blood spilled. Servants described hearing her talking to unseen presences, then rushing out to give workers fresh instructions. Carpenters knew better than to question her, for she paid them generously, always in gold coin. To Sarah, the house was both a prison and a shield, but with every passing year, the walls grew thicker, the corridors more twisted, and the spirits louder. On April 18, 1906, a devastating earthquake struck San Jose. The Winchester house shook violently. Towers crumbled, rooms collapsed, and walls cracked open. Sarah herself was trapped in one of the bedrooms for hours, buried beneath debris. When she was finally rescued, her interpretation was chilling. The spirits were angry. After the quake, she ordered dozens of rooms sealed off forever. Entire wings were bricked shut, their contents locked away like tombs. Even today, many of these rooms remain untouched, frozen since the morning of the disaster. To Sarah, the earthquake was not just a natural event, it was punishment. She doubled her efforts, expanding construction at an even faster pace. The house grew stranger, its layout more chaotic, as if trying to hold back a tide of restless souls. Over time, the legends of the Winchester house grew. Servants whispered of phantom footsteps pacing the halls. Carpenters swore they saw doors slam shut on their own. One night, a worker claimed he saw a man in Civil War uniform vanish through a solid wall. Another heard children laughing in the ballrooms, though the house had no children living there. Even today, paranormal investigators capture strange evidence. Disembodied voices, moving shadows, cold spots that follow visitors. Some believe Sarah herself still roams the halls, checking her endless project. Others say the victims of the Winchester rifle wander, forever trapped in the twisting corridors. Sarah Winchester died in 1922 at the age of 83. Construction stopped immediately. After nearly 4 decades, the hammers fell silent. The mansion was left behind. A sprawling labyrinth of 160 rooms, countless corridors, and secrets that may never be solved. To this day, visitors feel as if they are walking inside a puzzle, one built not for the living, but for the dead. Some see it as a monument to grief. Others call it a trap for ghosts. But all agree, It is one of the strangest homes in America. And yet, this is only the beginning. For the story of the Winchester Mystery House does not end with Sarah's death. The house remains, and so do the spirits said to haunt it.